This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. They currently have Ravnica Remastered, Murders at Karlov Manor, and many other MTG products available. Right now, you can also pre-order Magic the Gathering Universe Beyond Fallout products there too. Remember, shipping is free in the United States if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles. No longer do you even need to put in a promo code. The savings is built in right into the prices on the site. See the description below for the direct link. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where again we're going to be looking at the top 10 hottest Magic cards of the week. And we got some interesting ones this week. Only one repeat on the top 10, a lot of new stuff to see. A few things before we get started though. First, I do want to thank 3 viewers who gave Super Thanks tips for the Tuesday video last week. Alpal8319, Joseph Capitani, and Miguel Almendras. Thank you so much for the support. Those Super Thanks tips mean the world. They really help the channel a ton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I do want to do a quick shout out to one of our gold patrons. This is Marcos Ang. I hope I'm saying that right, Marcos. So Marcos has been a gold patron for quite some time. Really has helped the channel a lot. Thank you, Marcos. And you'll see in these videos and streams, I'm going to continue to do these shout outs to our gold and silver patrons, as well as the 2 highest tiers of membership on YouTube. It's important to me to say thank you to those folks. So again, thank you, Marcos. And one more thing, as you know, if you go to flipsidegaming.com, you can find a variety of new Magic products and upcoming Magic products, among other things. They have Ravnica Remastered there. They have Murders at Karlov Manor. You can also now pre-order the Fallout Commander decks. And remember, if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, you don't need a promo code anymore. So if you're used to going there, putting in the Heroes promo code, well, guess what? You don't have to do that. The good news is you still get the same savings. The prices are adjusted to not use promo codes. They made some updates to their website. And Flipside Gaming is still a huge supporter of the channel. So thank you, Flipside. Thank you to all the viewers who checked them out. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Cyberdrive Awakener. This is up $1.14 this week to $8.54. That's a 15% increase, and this is from the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Commander deck Buckle Up. It has been a popular Commander card since it came out. Usually you see this in builds around another card from Buckle Up, Shorikai Genesis Engine, but now with Murders at Karlov Manor bringing a number of ways to make clue tokens, Commander players are once again taking notice of this card. In fact, I see some looking to get this as an upgrade to one of the Karlov Commander decks, Deep Clue C. These Commander deck names, I tell you. Others wanted in fresh builds around a card from there, though. The card is Morska, Undersea Sleuth. Now, additionally, there's one other reason that Cyberdrive Awakener is hot this week. That is because it is showing up in a legacy build called Sultai Loam Control. The deck's been doing pretty well in MTGO this week. We'll have to see if it sticks around the meta, of course, and see how it adjusts once people are more prepared for it. But that is also contributing to the jump this week, although Commander is still the key driver here. Number 9 is Glinthawk. This goes up $1.16 this week to $2.37. That's a 96% increase. This one is actually moving because of Pauper. It is a common, but it is from an older set. It's yet to be reprinted. Not too long ago, you might remember, Monastery Swiftspear was banned in the format, which shook up the meta some. Decks running this card have been popular and successful since then. This is in Jeskai Affinity, Boros Synthesizer, and Mardu Synthesizer. All typically run 4 copies of Glinthawk in the main. Number 8 is Reverent Mantra. This goes up $1.70 to $8. That's a 27% increase. This is an even older card that is yet to be reprinted, and this one is a rare. In the past, this has been known to show up in a traditional Commander deck here or there, like Sephara Sky's Blade, for example, but you do see this more now in competitive 1v1 Commander. You see it in a variety of builds there, as a matter of fact. It is getting harder to find as time goes on without a reprint, and this week we see it climb some. Number 7 is Archangel of Tithes from Magic Origins. This goes up $2.01 this week to $15.12. That is a 15% increase. The only reprinting of this card was in the Secret Lair Commander deck. Angels, they're just like us, but cooler and with wings. I'm starting to feel sillier and sillier saying these Commander deck names. Anyway, this is a solid Commander card in a few different builds, but typically when you see this, it's in a Giada Font of Hope deck. Again, we have a harder to find card that's moving up some this week. Number 6 is Cephalid Coliseum from Odyssey, up $2.21 this week to $19.99. That's a 12% increase. So the only other tournament legal printing of this card was in From the Vault Realms. Recently, this saw a bit of a downturn. In fact, it was on a couple top 10 cold card videos, but this week it does rebound some, which you can see. First, it is a solid commander card. It's in a number of builds, including Talion the Kindly Lord. However, Legacy is the key driver for this jump. There are 4 of these cards in Lion's Eye Diamond Dredge, and you see a copy in 4-color Depths and 4-color Loam as well. And there's 1 copy in that Sultai Loam control deck I mentioned earlier. Number 5 is Dolmen Gate. The Lorwyn copy is up 221 this week to 1548. That's a 17% increase. The Mystery Booster copy goes up 266 to 1498 for a 22% increase. So this has been a solid commander card for aggressive builds like Ishin 2 Heavens is one, but now there are a couple new legendary creatures from Murders at Karlov Manor that are pushing this. Let's take a quick look. Many commander players want Dolmen Gate to build around Anzrag the Quake Mole, and to a lesser degree Aurelia the Law Above. And that's why Dolmen Gate's hot this week. Number 4 is Dosin the Falling Leaf. This goes up 279 to 1223. That's a 30% increase. And here's another example of an older card that has never been reprinted sliding up some. The increasing scarcity has caused this to move up over time, and it does see play in different commander builds like Yurlok of Scorched Thrash and Minsk and Boo Timeless Heroes. Number 3 is Dream Chisel. This goes up 507 this week to $8.30. If you're doing the math at home, that is a 157% increase. Yup, another older card that's yet to be reprinted, and it's pretty clear what's going on here. Karlov Manor has brought us back the face down mechanic and a new ability that goes along with it called Disguise. As you can imagine, this has piqued the interest of commander players, and some want this card for new builds. Here are some examples of legendary creatures that have been pushing Dream Chisel this week. Vanifar Evolved Enigma and Yaris Roar of the Old Gods are 2 examples, but some players just want Dream Chisel to upgrade one of the new commander decks called Deadly Disguise. Others would like to put in fresh builds around the front-facing commander from that deck, Kaust Eyes of the Glade. Number 2 this week is Titanic Ultimatum. The Shards of Alara copy goes up 248 to 1087. That is a 30% increase. The Dual Decks Ajani vs. Nicol Bolas copy goes up 609 to 1302, and that's an 88% increase. So this is another solid commander card, and some do want it to upgrade the Deadly Disguise commander deck we mentioned a moment ago. I have already seen some putting in a fresh deck list around a card from there too, Tuscana the Rage Mother. But before Murders at Karlov Manor, Titanic Ultimatum was still a very popular commander card in builds like Aragon the Uniter, and wait for it, Rin and Ciri Inseparable. And that is why this card is as hot as it is right now. Remember that new Secret Lair commander deck called Raining Cats and Dogs? Well, this card was not included, and many players are grabbing it now to preemptively upgrade that deck. And finally, coming in at number 1 is our one card that repeated from last week. This is Copy Artifact from Revised. It goes up 1261 to 8261, and that is an 18% increase. So this is a reserve list card that does get a little commander play. Sometimes you see it in Urza Lord High Artificer, for example. But the reason the card's been hot recently is because of a Copy Artifact Coveted Jewel Legacy deck that has been seeing some play on MTGO. Again, with any newer strategy, we're going to have to see how it does in the meta, especially once people are used to it. But right now, there's a lot of attention on this card. Alright, that's going to do it for our top 10 hot cards of the week. Now, later this week, we're going to be back with our top 10 cold cards. That's a great video to watch if you want to know what cards might be ones you want to pick up because they're moving down. We have been featuring some pretty good cards in those videos that are just moving down because people are moving on to new, shinier things. Also, later in the week, I'm going to try to do another stream. Thank you to everybody who joined me on Friday for the stream. It was really a test. I had a lot of things that I needed to fix, my gameplay being one of them. So definitely, if you want a few laughs, next time I stream, have your notifications on. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to happen, but next time I stream, come on by. And it was fun. We had a good time. So thank you all again for everything. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.